Hi everyone, and Merry Christmas. This is Joy. Welcome back to my channel. Today is day 6 of my 12 Days of Christmas video card series, and I am using some Ranger ink products to make this really pretty wreath Christmas card. Now I'm starting with a piece of Cardstock Warehouse's white birch cardstock, and it's actually wood, so it has grain to it. So I think that makes this stenciling on this wood grain cardstock really different and quite pretty. So I am using Wendy Vecchi's Warm Wishes. This is from Ranger Ink. I am using the stencil that comes with the stamps and the dies. And I'm just lining it up, and I'm using Tailored Expressions ink in Lime Zest. That's the color I'm using now. And then I'm going to come back in with Pea Pod for a darker green. But look at how pretty that looks. Now I did get a little bit of ink, but I'm going to be trimming down this panel anyways, so it's really not that big of a deal. I'm just going to clean off my stencil in between each stenciling, I guess. And so now I'm going to stencil on the holly leaves, and I'm going to do that in a darker green from Tailored Expressions. This is Pea Pod ink. And I'm going to place 4 of those around, and I'm just kind of visually lining that up right now so I kind of have an idea of where I want things to be. So I'm just going to lay that down. I'm going to come in with some purple tape, and I'm just taping off everywhere so now I don't get ink on my background. I'm kind of notorious for doing that, so I'm really proud of myself on this card that I did not make that mistake. I love the way that this white birch cardstock stenciled. It turned out so pretty. This Pea Pod ink is so yummy. It's such a good green for these holly leaves, and it's just stenciling so beautifully. So I'm doing 1 on each side, and then I will do on the bottom and the top. Then we're going to come in and add some of the holly berries, and I'm going to be using some Cherry Pop ink for that. So I'm just going to finish inking that up, and it just went on so smooth. And look at how pretty that is. It's so vibrant on this wood grain cardstock. I can't get over it. I just think it is so, so pretty. So once I'm done wiping that off, making sure I don't have any ink on it because I don't want to spread that around. Now I'm just going to line up those 3 little holly berries. And again, coming in with the Cherry Pop ink from Tailored Expressions. I'm also using Tailored Expressions blender brushes. I do have to say I really, really love them. They blend beautifully. So anyways, I'm going to go around on all 4 of these holly leaves and add those little berries. And look at that pop of red. It just is so pretty. This card turned out so good, and such a simple and quick card to make. So now that that's done, I'm going to stamp the sentiment, and it says Warm Holiday Wishes. Now I did stamp my sentiment a little too much, and I had too much ink, and I noticed that, and I'm glad I paid attention before I stamped it on the background. Because this is wood grain, your sentiment is going to bleed a little bit, but actually it turned out really cute and looked really good. I think that's kind of the charm about this. So as you could see there, it was bleeding a little bit, but it looks really cute. I am going to add my panel to a piece of Cherry Pop cardstock from Tailored Expressions that's slightly bigger, and then I'm going to add that to a piece of gold mirror cardstock from Cardstock Warehouse. So we have these nice little gold and red matte. I'm going to adhere this to an A2 size white card base, and now we have the white matte in the background. And I'm going to come in with my white gel pen. I'm going to add some veins, white veins to all of the leaves, a little bit of dots to the red berries. And then I'm going to go around and add some dots on both sides of the wreath, just to add a little more, some highlights, a little more texture, if you will, to this image. And I think it turned out great. It's such a simple image, but I think with that wood grain background, and this is such a pretty wreath, this stencil is so, so pretty from Ranger Ink. I just think this is a great card, and this would be super fast to make, a ton of these to give out for Christmas. So thank you guys so very much for stopping by. If you like what you've seen, please subscribe to my channel, thumbs up, comment, share. Thank you for all of your support. I do have some affiliate links below. They cost you nothing, but they do help me, so thank you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.